these kinds of videos because it's me being really hopeful, and a lot of things can go wrong still, but for the moment we're in the clear. So, hey everybody, Rebellion here, and I'm doing another one of these little vlog type stuff to let you know what's going on, why things are happening, and hopefully what will happen in the immediate future. First and foremost, to be upfront with you guys, I nearly had a shit show of a month. Nearly. Very nearly. Hours away, nearly. And to give some backstory on that, at my job, which I'm not allowed to say, I had been not getting paid for a good while. The reason I can give is due to merchant accounts. Just nothing was coming in, therefore I could not get paid. Simple enough, right? But when it happens for a long enough time, things begin to fall apart. My savings quickly went away, and another one of my roommates lost their job, so they could not give anything else, and we were struggling as all hell. I should not let it impact my videos that much, which I'm pretty sure you guys all know I do terrible with, but I did my best. And it got to the point where after a while, with this month coming up, I we had reached a heading. Just if anything else had gone wrong, we would be gone. We'd have we wouldn't be able to live here anymore. We'd have nowhere to go. We'd have debt. We have a lot of stuff. So almost as like a swan song's gesture, I thought, what can I do to give a final send off to the channel? Because if this thing did go south, there's no more videos on YouTube, there's no more streams, none of that. I am gone. So with that sort of mentality, I thought, what can I finish? What can I do that will at least leave me with a good feeling of I completed something in this time? The only thing available to me was Persona 4, so that the weekend before everything was gonna go to shit, I said I'm just gonna stream Persona 4 Golden and try to finish it. And to give myself credit, I did, but I streamed for 30 fucking hours, and that shit was taxing. Just I don't know how people do it. It's madness. Though I am thinking about doing it again for no reason, just because when you are already crazy, usually sticking with that is easier than going back to being sane. The thing is that during that time, I was like streaming for a long time. A good friend of mine, CLZ, CareLevelZero, you might know him. He streams. He's a game developer. He's awesome. Go see him. But during that time, I had actually been still stressed as fuck because I've been playing through the game. I've been playing it, and the game's not ending. And this whole thing I have in my head of, oh, I could beat the game, I could have fun with it, and then I could say goodbye to the channel. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So I'm really trying to go through with it, and I just for a little bit accidentally spell out my situation and how I, to be frank, can become homeless. So during that time, COZ is in the channel. He talks to me. He wants to help out, and he offers to help fundraise some money for me. A gesture that I don't think I could ever repay back, and I'm still kind of in shock about. Everything has been paid for the moment. We have no problems right now, nothing. And we have a little bit left over to act as a savings. Granted, that savings is like what? Not even a couple of hundred big, but hey, it's something, and I'm not going to complain about that. But I thought it's so nice of him to do that. He offered to send me a week's worth of his donations, and I did not know what to say. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was so disappointed with myself that I had to rely on him for that moment, and I just felt broken down. I thought, I'm going to take some of his money. It's probably not going to be that much, and I'm just going to feel bad for putting it on him. But he insisted. I told him basically what I'm telling you guys in this video, and we went into the first day. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was just streams happening. And I kid you not, in the first he pushes some start stream, and it just shows his Yakuza 0 playthrough that it's gonna start. A little image he has for it. Along with exclamation mark Reb fundraising, and just it makes me feel nice that he cares so much. And it hangs there for all those people congregate into his channel, and he starts talking. Not even 2 minutes into his talking.
And lurk. It is hugely appreciated. Well, we do have one other piece of business this week, as you may have gathered from the somewhat modified intro screen today. So, one of our community members and fellow streamer Rebellion 1991 is in a bit of a fucked up rough state. Son of a fuck!
CareLevelZero モーニーズオンレイモヤスフィリアスノトグッドラックリベルヤン1991 CareLevelZero
He bit the bullet. He did the big one. He donated $1,000 to me, to this household, to make sure that we could not get screwed over by just these occurrences of life. Thinking quite frankly, I just broke down and cried. Just never in my life had someone have I received such an act of kindness like that. Monetary or not, it was a lot. I was just I was bawling. So when that happened, CLZ, being a man of his word, gave the money to me. He was still gonna give it. He was still gonna give me the rest of the week some donations, even though that itself covered every single issue we had. It was it kind of just felt great. Having just finished Persona 4 and thinking, at least I have that done. And by the way, Persona 4 is going to be coming out for a long time right now. It's 30 hours worth of things cut up. You have a lot of parts to go through. I'm sorry for people that don't like that, but I'm uploading it fast as I can just to get it out of the way. But it's this is disorganized as fuck, and I'm still reeling back from it. But Make a Fanboy helped out so much. CLZ helped out so much as well, and we're closing out on the final days of CLZ streaming for the fundraiser. And while nothing else is needed, anything else that we get, we'll just go back to trying to make sure that we don't get as fucked when things eventually and probably will happen. Speaking frankly, again, it's just since I moved to Texas, since Arrow moved to Texas, since Dark moved to Texas, since Kaz joined us in Texas, it's been a shit show. Just things breaking, things happening horribly every now and then. Murphy's Law just hammering at us. But we tried taking it in stride. We've made some sacrifices. We've emotionally almost killed ourselves, but you know what? We've been fine. So did what we could, and only up until now did things get to the point that it would have been the end. Now we're safe for another month, hopefully more than 1 month, assuming my plan works out properly and things actually get fixed with the merchant. Which, as an update, I guess to that, I've been told that we should be fine. I will probably start getting paid again, and hopefully on the fucking lost wages very quickly and immediately, so that way I can just say, I am fine. Everything is good. We will go back to being an enjoyable channel if I wasn't already, and hopefully bringing you more entertainment. But until that point, until that day, until the money hits the account, I'm still going to be kind of scared. But I'm not stressed anymore. I'm just scared. That moment when the money came in, just the stress lifted off my shoulders. That was the first time in that entire month that I slept soundly, and it was just such a great feeling. I know I'm being really sort of upfront and real here, and I'm not sure a lot of people actually want to hear this or even care about it, but to those of you that do, I still want to communicate with you guys. I want to be connected. I want to at least keep you guys in the loop of what's happening in my life, because some of you do care. To those of you that do, I thank you so much. But I guess with that said, actually that is everything I want to say. Just fundraising happened. I got my bacon saved. We should be perfectly fine for at least another 2 months, assuming the plan goes. Actually, no, over 2 months if the plan goes through. And just hopefully, I never have to make a video like that again. I never have to break down like that again. I never have to deal with that stress on my shoulders. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen again, but I hope not for a really long time. Else I'll just feel like I wasted everyone's kindness, and I'd be even more of a failure. But still, thank you for listening if you did, and I guess also the thing, because I'm gonna be uploading this immediately on Friday, we still are gonna stream Saturday. I've tried to make that a point to do every single time possible, as long as nothing's happening, and I will still push for it. It's just a matter of what. Currently, a couple games are in my mind, but there's one almost being requested as a personal request from a friend that I probably will go ahead with. It's going to be my first time looking at the game as well, so that's just going to be its own little fun. And I'm going to try to set it up. It might take a bit, it might not work, but I'm going to try. I mean, I don't think that cable will work with it, but it's old enough. It might have a little bit left in it before it dies. So still, thank you for listening if you did the entire thing. It's like, what, 9, probably going to be 10 minutes long, so Hope you have a great day, a great month, a great year. That's better than the way mine started out. God forbid. And I really hope you guys stick around because I don't want to end a channel like this. It's small, it's niche, it doesn't even have that much viewer retention or anything. Any of those numbers that people like to flaunt around or look at and just feel better about themselves. I don't have none of that. But all I have is a couple of guys that they want to join me when I play games. They just want to see a new person's take on a series or see some of this guy shenanigan and have fun with it. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys again. I hope you stick around with me until however long this lasts because it really puts it in perspective. And I hope to stay awesome, everyone.